Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and for our Slay the Heart attempt today, we're back round to this dude. We got all the way to the heart with quite a reasonable deck, even though we had a grand finale in it last time, but couldn't quite get the heart in the end. Excuse me. Random colourless card, do we risk it? Or do we take a curse for 14 maximum HP? I'm actually going to do it. And then Parasite's going to cost us HP to remove. Haha! I see what you did there. I also hate what you did there. I see a knife path. Apparently I've developed a lisp. Apologies to people that have got lisp. I didn't mean to do it that time. Oh dear. Yeah, it's an after work run, so I'm a little bit on the tired side. I'm hoping if we take it not slow enough, because I don't want a ridiculously long run. That's just awful. If we take our time and concentrate, I should still, hopefully, be able to keep to the standard that we've been at the moment. What do you like early? What do you like early? I'm going to take a beam cell. And we are still going to remove this unless there's anything that works better. I'm not too upset with the relics we've lost. Bronze scales, admittedly, would have been quite nice for the heart, but let's get rid of you. So we got 11 HP up from that in the grand total. There we go. That's it. Let's move on. Okay. You know, I'm actually going to go for you first, being as though you're nearly dead already. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Can we get you this turn, please? Yes. Yes, we can. Wonderful. You love it. Absolutely love it. So, with the beam cell, I'm going to take Doom and Gloom, actually. Well, yeah, actually, I'll pay you to remove a basic strike. Doom and Gloom, a bit of darkness going on. Yeah, take the gold. Not too fussed. We're going to Schmith. And I think we're going to Schmith the Doom and Gloom to start with. It should flatten most AoE groups that we get on this floor. And yes, I did mean to wake him up that time. We could have waited for the Doom and Gloom, but I think you're better off just getting the damage out there. What have we got next turn? A defend. Let's smack him this turn, and then if we need to defend next turn, we're going to pop the potion. I do think you... Yeah, pop the potion, play a defend, a strike. I know he's got vulnerable, but I'm going to play the zap because I want to get this Dark Orb back round to the front and ready for him. We've got 2 turns to make it happen. And in fact, any orb trigger has got him. Beautiful. Beautiful. Peace pipe, right. You know what? I'm going to add an equilibrium, because if we don't want to play the... Yeah, why not? Actually, yeah, take my max HP. You need Bag of Marbles. I think that's a very nice get there. Doom and Gloom? No Doom and Gloom. Okay. Dualcast, where are you going? Well, in that case, you can die, and you can die. Nice, nice. We like it. We like it. I'm going to take a recursion for the Dark Orbs. That's the plan, anyway. You know what? Recursion's getting in front of Zap in the queue at the minute. See if we can go for a Dark deck. This is risky, but I'm going to pass on Memori for the key. I was just thinking, did we mean to hit the Burning Elite on this floor? No, no, we did not. Another Smith again. I think you like the beam cell. If we can keep the vulnerability going with the AoE, we're going to be kind of laughing. I mean, right there, that's very nice. Oh, baby. Do we want to upgrade a card next? Who is our elite? The Slime Boss. Just defend. We can still take one big hit at the moment. In fact, yeah, that worked out beautifully. I don't know what I was worried about. I'm going to take Rip and Tear if we're going for vulnerability. We are going to Smith again. Stop saying it like that, you clown. I actually think dual cast gets priority over Zap here, because if we get it on a turn when the Dark Orb's at the front, we're going to be in love. Keep that vulnerability going. Good first turn, we like it. Strong. Nice and strong. Well, save the 2 defense. We could just not attack in this turn if we so chose. But when you get a Doom and Gloom and a Rip and Tear, so that's going to be 21. I assume this will add 3, so that'll be another 20. That's a monstrous hit. 21 and 20, yeah. Plus another 3 from Lightning. 2 enemies with 42 health. It's not terrible. Well, you're getting smacked again. Even Lightning won't split you. Let's get rid of these 2. You'd like a Doom and Gloom or a dual cast this turn. Unfortunately, I think we went for the wrong target, but never mind. I guess we'll just, you know, play everything. So we're going to get through this boss fight quite alright, to be fair. It's worked out very nicely. Well, yeah. And then you're dead. Weird, but it is working. I can go multicast with a Dark Orb. That could work very nicely. So, wish we'd have taken on Mamori now. Do you go Runic, or do you just remove 2 strikes? I'm going to be very weird and remove 2 strikes. But saving the dual cast and the multicast for the right turn? No, 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 no. I'm going to go Runic Pyramid. If we can keep the multicast around and start getting some extra energy infused into this. Where is the Burning Elite before we go anywhere? It's not the best path, but I'm actually going to go for the Burning Elite. And we get an early shot, which is fairly nice. Admittedly, with this, we now don't need Equilibrium, but never mind. You know what? I'm going to go. Yeah, it doesn't take much. Well, it doesn't get much better than this. Why would you play that? You stupid. In fact, if we get Ice Cream now, I'm going to just be in love. Yes, the recursion. I mean, it makes no difference realistically, but we'll go that way around anyway. The block potion's looking like it's going to be used, unfortunately. Well, unless you can kill him, like so, and then it all works out quite nicely. Yeah, start with a charged battery. No! No! That is not what you wanted to happen there. So we need things that give us more energy. I see none. Let's go Glacier, Recursion, Capacitor. Then if we can get a little bit of focus into this, we're on the right lines for a Dark Frost deck. Yeah. Because then you're not taking damage. I think you might as well dual cast. There's no reason not to. And you're already half healthed. Wonderful. You kind of need to get taken down a peg there. Because you're going to sting. Well. I'm going to bank on getting... Well, actually, multicast's not going to do anything for us yet. Because we've still not got a Dark Orb out there. The extra energy is going to be nice either way, though. Free recursion, why wouldn't you? Can't believe we didn't draw a single attack. 24 damage. 1 defend does it. So get the capacitor out there. We just need more frost now and then a little bit of focus. You know, generally a consume would do it for us. This will do 7 to you. So you will be on 3. And then this needs to do 5, which it's not going to do. In that case... Defend, defend, strike you this turn. Yes, I know he's about to take flight again, and you're getting more strength. It's getting to the point where it's going to be quite dangerous if we don't hurry up. Rip and Tear, please hit the dude at the back once. Oh, thank you. So alright, we're just saving that doom and gloom until it's going to flatten all of them. Which is getting there, actually. I actually think we're there. And then Zap's got you. Thinking about it. There we go. That worked out alright. We just took no damage on the birds. Winner! I mean, a boot sequence is nice because you can just hold it. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I'm willing to transform 2 strikes rather than a special relics. 3 strength up for the first turn. It's going to be good if we get the rip and tear, but other than that, it's realistically not going to be that great. Ooh, chilling a static. We like both of those. Are we looking to shop on this way? No, we're not. I'm going to remove the final strike. 19 card deck. So 12 damage. Easy enough to get around. I think you like the rip and tear this turn because he's vulnerable. Well, that gets us the block we want. Then we can doom and gloom. Dual cast Zap Recursion, just to get the Dark Orb sat at the back again. Because we don't need it just yet. I mean, you might chill because it's free. Unfortunately, I think we've got to proc the Dark Orb because we need to play Glacier. Unless we go like that. We're still going to take damage, but it's not terrible. 1 wound, oh no. Chaos. Multicast won't even kill you, unfortunately. I think you want the Dark Orb at the front anyway. Equilibrium's not a bad start, plus a defend. That will get us to 18, which will then take us to 24. So you do nothing. Does a multicast kill you? Yeah, that's 72. So no, it does not. See, this is where we need focus. Because I'd rather not recursion it back round. But we are going to take a big hit. And we need more of these recursions to be free. I think you've got to Glacier. And I hate to do it. In fact, now, let's dual cast it. Then Glacier. 22 damage is sat there. Well, in that case, just get another Zap out of the way. We need to hurry up because these wounds aren't going anywhere. 14 plus 14. Well, the lightning's got you. I thought I'd messed up royally then. We didn't. The courier is quite nice. A consume. I need to recall as well at some point. I think consume's got to be a first upgrade. And we can save that until we're ready to play it. I'm liking this deck at the minute. It's weird. It's working, kind of. Anything we don't particularly like in here. Static we need for the heart. That's my plan anyway. Can we change a basic defend? Or actually, do we just transform the Zap? Because at the minute, Zap's not doing much for me. You know what? Sorry, Zap. Goodbye in 3, 2, 1, go. Another capacitor. Wonderful. Wonderful news. Regal Pillar is also quite nice. So basically we can play Consume to our heart's content now. Might as well. Might as well. Take no damage to start. We just need to get that frost building up. Well, I say frost. I don't mean frost. I mean... focus. You are doing 20 damage. There is 20 block. You know what? Let's get the static out of the way. Because otherwise it's just going to clog the hand up. 369. Well, actually, dual cast one of them. Because then defend gets us there. You need the doom and gloom out there. To be fair, one darkness orb, whatever it is, would be very nice. Beam cell Ripinter. At least one of them hit him. Another capacitor. Why not? Why not? Recursion, just because I want to get this more towards the front. Get it ready for its debut with the multicast that we've not done yet. You've got to. Admittedly, it was the last card in the deck, which is kind of upsetting, but... So that's 15 block. Enjoy. You know what? Recursion. I will beam cell you. We'll just get that little bit of damage on you. I don't think we want much more for this deck. Do we want to recursion, or do we want... Well, it'd actually kill you, so that's quite upsetting. You know what? Recursion. Play the Glacier. We are definitely not taking damage now, at least. Shrip and tear again. The quicker we can get this consume coming back around, the better we're going to be. Bum 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 bum. More doom and gloom cycling round. You know what? I'm going to get the charge battery round. If we get one of the free recursions now, which we're actually going to need. Well, you are dead either way. This is weird, but it's working at the minute. I like it. I will add one go for the eyes. And honestly, I was hoping to draw it this turn, so that would have just been lush. 21. Well, play everything. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Like it. Actually, because it's you, I think we're just going to get the static out rather than charge batterying this turn. Consume is quite nice, but then we can't play Glacier. But do you really want the Glacier anyway? It'll basically put us up to 5 block. And the sooner we get it out, the better, really. No, I think you Glacier and charge battery. Just beam cell. Well, we should have dual cast then beam cell. That was a little bit of a boo-boo. It's still not much damage yet, and we do get a lightning orb out of it, so... You know what? I think this is the time to capacitor consume. We will recursion. Go for the Eyes Ripinter, even though we're weak. It's fine. A dual cast. Or a multicast. Buy them. So our win conditions is build Frost and let one Dark Orb smash them to pieces. Definitely. Love it. You hit the wrong dudes. 1423. So that'd take us to 16, 19. I think that's acceptable. Where did I get 19 from? That was 21. Anyhow. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. I actually think the best option is consume recursion. Still gonna sting a bit, but this is the Burning Elite. What did they get? Max HP? It does look like max HP. Let's go cool-handed to start with. I mean, you play the beam cell either way. You're gonna screw me at some point soon, aren't you? Let's just get that out there. It's still quite painful. I mean, you're starting to like the Glacier. Recursion. We do need to Doom and Gloom soon. If not now. Do you dual cast? I think you do, because they're doing painful damage. We only just managed to not take damage there, and the fact that you've not gone for the Doodah yet is actually quite impressive. The debuff is what I meant, not the Doodah. I think that's the best way we can block. We're sat at 30, you're doing not... Yeah, you're not doing more than I am. Let's go for one of them, and probably a multicast next turn. So in that case, you want to get your capacitor out. That sounded terrible, I'm aware. Get your capacitor out. I like another consume. It's 24 damage. You're doing 32. Let's just lower that. And he's still not going for the debuff. I can dual cast, but it's getting to the point where multicast is going to kill them all. A little bit more damage. Actually, no, that was perfect block. Wonderful. So 36 kills 2 of you. At least. Although I could get away with the dual cast, actually. Yeah, that's nice. One of those. One of those. We finally get rid of this. I think we're starting to need to get rid of more defense now. We really don't need them. Because I'm just hoarding them, which I don't want to be doing. Bum, 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 bum. The wounds are going to make it impossible to draw anything soon, but you're also not going to be able to hurt me. I'm going to slowly start working the Dark Orb back to the front. Oh dear. It's getting there. It's getting there. You're dead next turn, sir. Even though we have got an entire handful of wounds. You like Anchor? No. You know what? I like Fusion with this deck. We need more energy to make multicast stronger. Well, yes. Yes. Get rid of the defend while you've got the energy and nothing else to play. We don't want it. We don't need it sat there. 15 damage. Okay. Consume for 1. Fair enough. In fact, I'm going to go this way around instead. This is going to be a bad fight. I've just realised. Snecko's going to screw me. We need to be able to get expensive cards out of the way as soon as possible. On turns like this, you're kind of grateful. Well, I mean, play one of them. And one of them. And you're taking no damage. Keep the free defend, you like it. We need to get this Dark Orb to the front. We've done it. Wasn't as bad as I expected. It could have been much worse. I actually like the idea of a hologram to keep pulling Consume back. And that really needs to get upgraded straight away, but we might want to rest. 12, 18 damage. A Consume to start with, you like it. Where's this go? Fair enough. I'd rather not take any more damage if we can avoid it. Why wouldn't you do that first? Get the Glacier out there. We're getting to the point where block is not becoming a problem. Get rid of static, you don't want to see it. See if we get something better. These defends are just getting in the way. Well, we're still not taking damage, so joke's on you, really. Luna looks completely fast asleep behind me. You know what? Give it me back. We'll save it for next turn. In fact, I'm going to go charge battery as well for next turn. I also want Fusion to be upgraded. And we're now at the point where you're just not going to be able to punch through this, so we need to keep playing the recursions. All the recursions need to be made free as well, if at all possible. Or we can just keep getting Doom and Glooms out there. Beautiful. I will take a Cold Snap, actually. We don't really need the skim. I'm going to do something very risky here. I'm going to go for the Smith. Now, do you want it on the hologram or the Fusion? I think they're your best choices at the minute. I mean, Cool Header definitely doesn't need to be upgraded. Chill being innate. Also, recursions need to be made free. I thought we had more recursions than that, actually. Let me go Fusion this time. I just hope that I've not messed up by not resting there. Getting Frost out straight away is nice enough, but we needed other things. Like it. That blocks the big dude. And that blocks his friend. I know it doesn't block him by 1, but we've got the Frost Orb, so think you like the fusion. You might as well start the recursioning. I think one massive Dark Orb to kill you is the way forward. Well, actually recursion that orb. We can keep the energy for as long as we like. Keep playing the defense. We like this. We can start building up some plasma now. I hate to dual cast this before we consume, but I think you've got to. What are you actually doing? 36 damage. We're currently on 26 blocks. So you know what? These are actually going to serve a purpose this time. Oh, you took static discharge. It was you that I was meant to be going for. Capacitor. I would like my other capacitor back, if you don't mind. I'm hoping Consume's going to come around quick enough so that I can keep in front of these guys. We have got another recursion. It's not upgraded. Oh, I didn't upgrade recursion then. Never mind me. You've got to love the music to this game, haven't you? It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to charge battery this turn. And there's no point to not cool-heading. I think Recursion Fusion would be a nice turn next turn, but are you going for a Hyper Beam? Yeah, you're going for a Hyper Beam. Well, actually, dual cast that beast. Consume. Fusion. I want to see if we can get there without actually... well, we're on 22, 30, 38, 41, 51. We do need to kill these guys, then. I don't think you hologram yet. Just get rid of the defend out of the way. Because at this rate, you're just going to keep getting strength more and more, and it's just going to be ridiculous. I think you like. You recursion that. Keep the plasma going. You guys aren't going to kill me. I'm going to hologram back. Actually, rip and tear. I should have gone for Doom and Gloom. But these Dark Orbs, with the focus we've got, are going to get ridiculously quickly. Let's go rip and tear and hope for the best. In fact, no, let's go for Cold Snap. And you give us our Capacitor back. You die. You're doing 26. Well, let's get the Capacitor out there, because then we can at least play Consume as soon as it shows up. At least that's the plan. You love it. This orb I would love to keep at the front, but let's get another one ready and charging. Get rid of the static. We didn't need it out of the way. 32 damage this time, you say? Well, I think your recursion, cool-headed. Then you consume. Dual cast. Recursion. It's weird. Get rid of all the defense. I don't want them. A nice big multicast on this now. Well, actually, I'd like to multicast the next one. This is weird. It's not a deck that I'm used to. Not a style that I'm used to, anyway. Bias Cognition. How could you not? I mean, Electro is very good. Although, Electro... I mean, we need to think in terms of the heart. I skipped out on the power potion. Never mind, never mind. Don't want Velvet Choker. Fusion Hammer? I actually think you want Frozen Core. We're not bothered about the lightning whatsoever. The quicker we can get Frost Orbs out there, the happier we're going to be. More capacitors would also be nice. So, we need to give up... Wait, no. No, we don't. Oh, no, we need to give up a rest. So, where are the most rests? I'd like to shop. There's that one further up there. We can get through one elite and go to it. Well, you like that. And you like that turn 1. You guys are doing 16 damage. Okay. I mean, rip and tear, there's a chance it can kill you, but it's not the best way to go for it. A dual cast would actually be quite nice now, actually. Well, or that. 7 damage, can we get around it? It's kind of one of them times when you'd like to defend. If I've got some way to get some artifact for this bias cognition, I will be well away. I think, and bear with me, you go like that. Because why not? Yos. Yos. You know what? Get one of these out there. We need the energy coming in. Recursion that. We're still taking damage. Play that. We're okay. And that will kill you in one shot. So, there we go. I mean, we need better defense, but while we've still got these defense, I don't think you bother. In fact, I'm going to take a recycle. We've done this trick before. No. It only seems to offer me that when it's going to screw my run up. Oh dear. Well, you can get weakened. We're going to hologram it back. You can get weakened. You guys are doing 13 damage. I see no problem with that. And now recycle can start to thin this rather thick deck out. I didn't realise it had gone all the way up to 27 cards. We could also get rid of equilibrium nowadays. Cool-headed. Not really what I wanted. You guys doing 24, 32 damage. We are currently on 14. This would take us to 27, but I think that's as good as you can get. Without playing this anyway. My maths was a little bit off. No, it's not. It's spot on. And you need to remember, you get more frost every turn. I need to get recycle upgraded so it doesn't actually cost anything. Do that and that. Because then you can do that. Admittedly, we've not got very far, but we have got the block that we need. You know what? Just recycle a defend. And get rid of the other defend. I don't want to play bias, not yet. Not until we've at least got our first Dark Orb out, and then we can just supercharge the first Dark Orb. At least that's my plan. Keep these out of the way, we don't want them. Oh dear. I mean, multicast hasn't been mega useful for us, but it's more about finding the right turns for it. I think we actually need to bias now. I still think we're going to take a little bit of damage. No, we're at 40 block. Artifact is crucial now to make that work completely. 32, we've got more than enough block. I think you need to get the doom and gloom out there now then. Out there now then. That was a very nice sentence. Out there now then. Anyway, me being crazy aside, just play the capacitors when you can. It's basically free block. 7, 14, 21, 28. You're not going to match that. Let's go rip and tear. I'm actually going to recycle the defend again. We just want to slowly get rid of them if we can. And then get this Dark Orb to the front. I'm hoping to get it more than the HP and then just multicast it. Which is actually looking quite promising at the minute. Slam you. I'm fairly sure we're there. Right? 39 damage. Multicast. None of you are blocking. Buy them. Wonderful. 2 consumes seems a little much. Sorry. Seems much. I will take a charge battery just because of the energy factor in it. Words are becoming quite difficult. Well, kind of bad turn. Just play that. Get some frost out there. You know, boost the frost up quickly. And then they're all attacking. How very dare you guys. Well, I think we're going to have to buy us yet again earlier than we'd really liked him. Because you are doing 20... Actually, no, we're not. There you go. Don't hit the thorn, dude. Oh, you scum. Fine. We can hold off on bias. That is just what we want at the minute. It's not like we're killing these guys super quickly. It's just a case of whittling them down. Oh, a recursion does it. Why would you not play the one that costs something? No idea. Recycle this. Play the capacitor, because you want to get those out as soon as possible. In fact, if we could just get more capacitors, I think we'd just win either way. Get that out of the way. Move that, move that. We do need more offensive cards. Like I say, another dark card, dark orb would be very nice. More block. Start working through your artifact. You are doing 20, 31, 38 damage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 38. How do you like them apples? Let's go recursion. Just to get rid of it. So we've got the defense part of this deck right, at least. Your orb's up to 11 now. That's a bit rough. I think you get the fusion out there. You know what? Dual cast one of the frost orbs. Play Doom and Gloom. We're going to get the Frost... No, we're not going to get the Frost Orb back, 'cause it sat right at the end. Never mind. We're not taking damage either way. I mean, chill. Fair enough. I'm actually going to start working on you before I work on you. Get that Frost Orb towards the front. A recursion would be quite nice, actually. Go for his eyes. We asked for a recursion, we got a recursion, so there you go. I can't think of any better time to multicast than now. Because we're not taking damage, not at the minute anyway. Yeah. Buy them. Didn't realise it'd kill both of them. Another boot sequence, yes please. We still want to go up to the left. I'm hoping to not take much damage against this elite, if possible. This is a bad start. This is a very bad start, because these guys' strength jumps up too quickly unless we get consumed this turn. Ooh, we asked for it and he got it. Beam cell's not really going to be that useful this turn. What are you guys doing? 30, 43? That's 31, 41. There you go. We'll save the charge battery. I guess the defends have got their uses. Just play that. Get it out of the way. I'm still waiting on the beam cell for the right turn anyway. These guys aren't making it easy, are they? Why would they? It's not their job to make it easy. I've not worked it out, but I'm fairly sure we're not taking damage. We are lacking energy. 3 energy is not quite enough to make this work completely. You know what? Give me consume back. 16 damage. I laugh at your 16 damage. Yes, get the static out of the way. It's just a case of playing the right cards at the right times, but these guys' strength is just jumping up. It's quite ridiculous, really. We've still not found Doom and Gloom yet. We need to start on somebody at least. Go for you, you're vulnerable. Rip and tear, please, thank you. Might as well, then leave it there. Yeah, we definitely like some more punch. I mean, the heart, he's got a chance of taking himself out on static, but I don't know how long our health's going to hold up for that to work. I like capacitor. I see the doom and gloom, don't worry. I just don't intend on playing it. Well, actually, why not? We've got more than enough block at the minute. Well, so that's 33. These guys are going to sting. That takes us to 39, 50 block. You guys are doing 46, 69. Oh god. I think right in front of them. How long? We're on 40 minutes. That's actually less than I thought it'd be. One of them's dead. Right, we're starting now. You know what? It's time. And that's why we need save biased. Because then this starts getting ridiculous. But, I mean, a multicast now wins. So long as we can keep one Dark Orb in play, I think you'd like a buffer. Just in case your Frost doesn't quite cut it. It's not quite the punch that we wanted. You should be okay, weirdly. Get the little bit of Frost coming out to start with. You need to buffer this turn. You've got to. You wouldn't have had a chance to get your block up. Right, now I think we can consume. And play a defend. I'll actually recycle one of them. Play the other one. We're starting to get in front of him already. I mean, get rid of the chill. Hologram back. Consume and play it again. So we're not taking damage. I think you Doom and Gloom. Yeah, we're not taking damage. And then you biased. Get that Dark Orb super charged quickly. I know, it's a waste. I'm going to Glacier and push it right to the front. And then I'm actually going to charge Battery. I'm hoping... Oh, we've already got multicast, it's right there. Hadar. So, multicast times 4. It's 120. 14... 148. Not going to cut it, unfortunately. It's a shame, because it's a really good turn to go. Just recursion it and keep it in the loop for a little bit. You're doing 33 damage. That's fine. In fact, no, I don't want to dual cast that Frost Orb because next turn you're intangible. We want to keep that Frost Orb there ready and waiting. Love it. Dual cast, multicast kills in this turn. That's what we want. Not the relic we're after. Another Doom and Gloom. I mean, a turbo could be useful just to get the hand cleared. Creative could be fun just because it's creative, but it really doesn't fit this deck. I'm going to take a turbo over a Doom and Gloom. I'm going to recall now because I will forget. I'd like to hit that shop rather than fight another elite. You guys, again, this is going to be another slow fight. Apologies for the slowness. But I'd rather play it slow and win than rush and die. And I'm sure you'd all like the same. Well, definitely. You can have that. Play one of them. What are you guys doing? 7, 14, 22? We are currently on 11. Yeah, get rid of it. And we don't have to play turbo straight away. That's the beauty of it. Same as every other card in this deck. Oh dear. We just need to get to that first Doom and Gloom and get the Dark Orb set up. And then one recursion to keep it cycling round does win for us. I'm going to hologram back consume. And this is what we're doing in the meantime. To avoid taking damage. We know how to play this deck now. We've had enough practice. Well, I think we start smacking one of you and play one of these. Just clear the hand out a little bit. Also playing the fusion would be quite nice. In fact, Turbo's good to use with the multicast, he finally realises. I know you guys have probably already realised it, but we're a bit slow off the mark. At least today. Get rid of a defend. I do think you're biased straight away. You know what? Get the equilibrium out the way. We're still not taking damage. We've got time. This can just sit in charge. Yeah, it can still sit in charge. I'm confident. In fact, I'm going to dual cast it. I'm not quite that confident. Just smack you a little bit. Play the buffer. Why not? We're not taking damage. Multicast will kill all of you now. In fact, we need to upgrade multicast. That would be, you know, quite nice. Do we want to skim to get through the deck faster? I don't think so. I actually don't think we want any of these. Ornamental fan. Don't think that's going to be too useful. I hate it. There is no point. Small attack. Ooh, 25 is not a small attack. We're going to play both of those and one of those. And I'm actually going to recursion that just because we can. Recycle that. Play the static, then end there. Because why not? We need to hurry up. You do insane damage. I've seen it with Northern Line where he's taking his time and he was doing like 100 and something damage. Currently have 8 blocks, so we need to get 20. It's not looking all that likely at the minute. 12, we're at 20, we need 8 more block. Well, if I've not got to use the buffer yet, I don't want to use the buffer yet. That's my plan. We need Consume to turn up there. Thank you. I think this is a good turn for Turbo. We need to kick it up a gear, really. Glacier pays for itself. Cool-headed. Let's get the buffer out of the way. Get a defend out of the way. Bum, 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 bum. Well, there you go. Dark Orbs again. Good turn. We don't need to play the defense, but what else do you play? We just need to get that orb moving across a bit. In fact, you can have a little of a bias boost there. 44 damage. See, it's starting to kick up. Get the rip and tear out of the way. But this is our win condition sat right up here. Again, recycle the defense. They are nothing to us. Well, I think we can put it up to the front, and then we don't really want to be playing anything else until we really need to play anything else. Although Turbo Multicast is 250 damage at least, right? Oh, we drew the Void. You are doing 70 damage. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Can we get 40 block? So, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 57. Have we actually done it? That is quite impressive. If I do say so myself, that is anyway. Oh my god, we got Ornamental Fan to trigger. Just keep the Consume coming round. Oh, maybe not. Multicast. I think we might be able to get there. We're definitely losing buffer this turn, if nothing else. I didn't work that out. And here comes the lightning, so you're more screwed than we are at the minute. Yeah, the voids are a little bit bad, but 140 damage. To think he's the first person that hit us in quite a while now. I'm not willing to add any of those. Please, be a nice shot. So long as we can get biased straight away, that is going to be lush. Actually, and save this for the heart. I don't think we need the energy. I'm still going to buy this. I like Loop. I actually really like Blizzard as well. Do we just remove a defend? I think we do. And then save the rest of your gold? You don't need more cold snaps. We don't really need more holograms either. Right, Smith time. I mean, now that you've got your artifact, I think biased is quite a good one to go for. Admittedly, 2 buffers is also quite nice. Upgrading that by 1 doesn't seem that detrimental, but when you're talking about probably 50-60 damage, if it all works right, it could be quite useful. Let's go multicast. Excuse me. I don't think 1 extra focus from... you're going to be a scumbag. 1 extra focus isn't going to make all that much difference, in my opinion. Especially if we've got the artifact. Doom and Gloom straight away. Let's get that Dark Orb charging. Well, I was going to say, please say I've got a defend in here. Like the capacitor, I actually like the buffer as well. I like the fact that you're not, well, yeah. I like the fact that you're not trying to curse us on the very first turn. That was very nice of you. But now this Dark Orb needs to get up to speed a little bit quicker. 22 damage. Let's consume. I know we lose the orb at the back, but... Equilibrium? Don't know what was happening with the pitch there. I like. Get rid. I'm so glad we're not taking damage, because you can see how much time I put into working out if we were right or not there. Well, that followed by that kills you. No. An upgraded loop as well. Yes, please. If we actually get the Dark Orb to the front, I'm just going to skip this shot. If we can get the Dark Orb to the front, dare I do it? I think I dare. I think upgrading buffer is very nice here. Alright, these guys could screw us quite harshly. I'm hoping they don't, but they could. So we've got 16 block up there already. I mean, get the loop out there. I'm willing to play the plated armor to not take damage this turn. I need bias sooner rather than later though, please game. I like this and this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're on 12 block. You're doing 26. Yeah. With the loops, we've not got to build as much focus as quickly. At least that's my thinking on it. But we have got to kill one of these guys relatively quickly. Because otherwise, their strength is just going to outpace us. And then we're never going to get to meet the heart. 32 damage. Nope, that's not the card I meant to grab. We're already there. Anything we want to pull back just yet? You know what? It's stupid, but give me more energy. I'm still waiting on that consume. Think you might need to play your buffer. Because recursion's not going to do a great deal. Yeah, let's play buffer. Let's play Doom and Gloom as well, actually. Just get it out of the way for now. Oh. In fact, no, it's 32 damage. Fair enough. We've still got our artifact. Wonderful. Let's kickstart this. And kickstarted even more. 9, 18, 27, 33. You're doing 38. Get rid and get rid. $38 again. We can cleanse your artifact. That's no problem. I mean, Blizzard is going to be a massive win condition. Yes to a recursion. No, play the Blizzard actually. Play the Equilibrium. Get rid of the Rip and Tear. We need to plan the turn ahead for when we want to multicast, because I'll charge battery, then next turn turbo multicast. Well, actually, we've kind of already missed that chance, right? I think you Glacier, because then you're still on 8 energy. This isn't going to be the biggest Dark Orb ever. We're not taking damage, right? So that's 380 damage. Is it not? Decent. I think we've got a chance. It might be a slim chance, but we have got a chance. It's very weird, this one. That's why I've gone very quiet, because I'm not sure what to make of it still. There was no reason for that at all other than to make space for the consume. It's whether or not we can get this defense up quick enough when the heart's about. That is our problem. The fusions are just lush. When I get one more anything that cycles an orb, we are going to kill him. We have got a chance, I think. Ooh. Right, we're in track 4. We've only just hit an hour, so I'm not behind normal runs to say I'm rather tired, and I'm taking my time. So our final smith. So I'm thinking either bias cognition for 1 extra focus. It's still lame. I don't like the idea of it. I think Blizzard could be big, because then it makes it so that the Dark Orb isn't the only thing that's likely to kill him. Don't need draw from Cool-Headed. Don't really need go for the eyes. We're going to save that to purge his artifact. Upgraded hologram is kind of meh. Static discharge. I think we're going to be generating enough block to keep in front of him. I'm actually upset thinking about it that we didn't get calipers. Upgrading capacitor gives us a chance to use consume one more time. I think you go Blizzard. But the loop for a block. No, go loop, go loop. Too many choices. So, can we afford anything? I actually think you'd like to sit with a steam barrier in hand as well. Although, that would make the Dark Orbs more effective quickly, and we could play it on the right turn. Take the steam barrier. If we get that, then we can just play it to block some of the first damage. Right, we need to get through this without taking much damage. Ooh, bad start anyway. As long as we can kill one of you, or get consume early. Neither of which is currently happening. I'd rather not play both boot sequences yet. $30.48. And we're still taking damage at that. We can afford to do that because we get the frost orbs coming back in. 51. Well, let's turn and face you. 25 plus 14, you're doing 39. Still terrible. I think you like capacitor for the extra frost orb. You like charge battery. I mean, you've got to get loop out there sooner rather than later. Just get rid of the rip and tear. This is going to suck. Not the damage I want to be taking before the heart. We might be too slow for these guys. These might just wreck us. Get the other loop out there. I mean, it is starting to do damage. Give me another fusion. The more energy we've got, the easier it's going to be to get consume out of the way. You actually took my focus down. You can't do that. That's against the rules. We've got no way of turning around. Recursion, recursion. Glacier. Cool-headed. What are you doing? 38, 16, 24, 54 damage. We're on 52 at the minute. Well, I'll actually Doom and Gloom first. In fact, we can turn to face you. You're not doing quite as much damage that way. Haha! I can't play my artifact potion against these guys. I just cannot. Need to face you. I need to get that out of the way. It's not doing well there. In fact, we need to bias. Just play everything. We should have recycled some of those defends. What am I doing? It's one more damage that I don't want to be taking. You like buffer? I mean, get the static out there. Recycle the burn. I'm going to dual cast this orb just so it's not sat there anymore. I need these 4 loops utilising our energy. Our frost orbs, even. I'm glad that didn't turn me around then. I think we're okay. We should be okay. Just, actually. It's a little bit closer than I would like to have called it. I'm going to consume again. I am actually going to turbo this turn as well and play a Glacier. 57 plus 18, 60, 75? 7, 14, 21, 28. We're already there, aren't we? Play this. $102 damage. Admittedly, that is also nice. But that kills them all. Data disk. Thank you, game. Thank you very, very much for that. I refuse. Alrighty then. Consume turn 1. Thank you, game. It's like it's trying to give me a chance. I'm not going to pop this. I want to see if we can block this. Well. There is quite a chance here. Is there not? Oh, so that ate my artifact and debuffed me. Oh, I see how it is, game. That's why I want to save this for when bias comes out. Because we're going to play it there and then. 40 damage. Can we get to 40 block? I think a cold snap does help you in that. Recursion definitely helps you. Get the fusion out of the way. We don't need to play static just yet. I'm getting there. Don't worry. Doubling up on a loop seems like quite a nice idea. It's not going to benefit us this turn, but we're not going to die this turn either. Well, actually, you need to get that out before he does anything. Let's recursion just to get a little bit more block. In fact, you're not going to hurt me. Ooh. This is what we want the loops doing. 4 buffers is just insane. See what we get. In fact, I needed to get that Dark Orb out. That was stupid. Because now we've got Frost energy at the front, and we don't want energy at the front. Because you're going to eat through buffers if you do that. I mean, I can double up on energy, but what is the point? Double up on loop again. I'm going to doom and gloom. We're wasting our buffers, you madman. Oh. 12, 24, 36, 48 damage. We're not taking damage yet again. You don't add any more wounds, right? We can get rid of that one with a recycle, but... Right, we're in front. Oh, you'd not got 2 artifact. That was a little bit silly. But, look at our lovely, whatchamacallit, orbs. Let's recycle the wound. Charge battery. Oh, you can't play Rip and Tear. What are you even on about? I need to be careful with the Dark Orb, though, because it's only going to be able to do 300 damage at most. He says only 300 damage. I'm aware of my wording. I was about to say, why did we carry the block, but we didn't. This music is proper intense at the minute for me. Give me a recursion back, actually. I'm not going to use it on the Frost Orb. Beat of the Heart's gone up to 2. I think we purge your artifact, although really we don't need to. You actually get ridiculous amounts more Frost Orbs. I think we can recursion and pull this to the front. In fact, I need a recursion to keep that alive. Oh, ask and thou shalt receive. Yeah, double up on consume. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried yet, although I should probably have played Steam Barrier before that one. We need to keep using recursion with you. Or we could just get a line of Dark Orbs up. Please. This has gone so well. I'd love for this to work. And there's always that to do damage as well. Recycle or defend. We need to start getting rid of some of them. Play the Steam Barrier. Play a defend. Keep the charge batteries where we can. If we can just keep recursion in this, we're going to win. Well, we've not got a recursion. Because now I've actually done a bit of a boo-boo. You know what? We can still do 45 more damage to you. That's loads. Get rid of a defend. We've still got the multicast. We've got him. Yes! Come on. That was lush. I loved that. Yes. So we've only got the Silent left at Ascension level 1. Actually, the last time we played Defect, let me just work it out. So that'd be Defect. That was Silent. That was Ironclad. Slay the Spire, Cold Heart. No, we lost last time. I thought we might have won twice in a row with the Defect. Apologies for the... Ooh, Defect beta card unlocked. Fair enough. Apologies for the longer than normal run, but I'm sure you can allow me that one. Data Disc helped so much there. That was so nice. Oh, baby. We're back round to the Ironclad for next week then, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder if he can come in and steal the show and beat all the odds and get 3 heart kills back to back and take him through to Ascension level 2. So you're now up to Ascension level 2. It's annoying, really, because if we get past the last boss but don't kill the heart, we still get the Ascension, which isn't what I want. So I've got to manually make sure they're on the right levels. Ooh, baby. That was a good run. I enjoyed that one. I hope you guys did too. If you did, feel free to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.